It's the Ben and Chikers.
Hey guys, we're going to do a little video on our packs, what's in our packs, and how we pack our packs and how we share our loads. We're going to try this again. The first time we did it, it kind of sucked. So we're trying it again.
It didn't suck, we just forgot a few things. And we're going to actually try to make it a little shorter. And with this intro, we're really just not doing a very good job of that at all.
It's awesome. Let's just get to the gear.
Whatever.
Hey guys, well, here's our gear explosion all over the floor. I'll try to go through it as best I can. First off, our packs. We both have Z-Packs R calls. Trash compactor liners in both of them. I've got a few Ziplocs stashed under mine because you never know. Base weight on mine, I remember, is 17.3 and Laurel's base weight is 15.5. I'm going to go on talk about what's on the outside of my pack first and then move to the inside. Both of us have a Thermarest Z-Light pad that we cut down to use as a porch for our triplex and also as a sit pad. That comes in really handy. On one of my shoulder straps, I have my hand sanitizer and a do-rag for a snot rag. It's got some handy knot tying tips on it. One of my hip belt pouches, I carry these items right here. I've got a Dutchware pack hanger that goes on a tree. It's really handy to hold up your pack. I've got some dental floss, a night core nightlight, chapstick, a little glasses kit, clean my glasses, and some Nerd Wax. This is great stuff. Helps hold your glasses up on your nose when it gets wet. They slide off. These things work really well. And I've got a little pocket knife here, a Swiss Army knife. It's got a nail clipper on it. Works really good. In my shoulder pouch, I've got my deuce of spades and toilet paper. And I've got a little ditty bag for our hydration kit here. I've got a 3-liter knock, some extra caps, a Sawyer squeeze, a couple of Smart Water bottles. That's our hydration kit. In my mesh on the back of the pack, I've got my rain gear. Laurel and I both have the same kind. She'll go over that in more detail. And our camp/water shoes. She'll go over that in more detail. Okay, on the inside of my pack, the first thing that I put in there is my clothes bag, goes in the bottom, then our Nemo Tensor sleep pads, 2-pad sheet, Sea to Summit pillows, and the blow-up sacks that go with that. These items, along with my electronics bag, go inside the trash compactor bag. That all rolls up inside the trash compactor bag, and on top of that goes our triplex, and then somewhere in my pack will be my Puffy. It's an Enlightened Equipment Torrid Apex, 7 denier inside, 10 denier on the outside. It's a great synthetic Puffy. I've also got some cold weather gear that'll rattle around somewhere in my pack. Laurel and I both have a possum down gloves. This is my beanie from Duluth Trading, and a Capeline I've got, and a pair of darn tough socks in case mine gets so gross I got to change them. Then my ditty bag will go in there somewhere in my pack. It doesn't really go in any particular place, along with the Talenti jar. Then what really goes on top of most everything in my pack is our bear bag, our food bag. We've got a standard issue Z-Packs bag. We put our initials on it with some tape to make it a little bit easier to find, because it seems like everybody's got one of those on the trail. We've got Hiker Hunger carbon fiber poles. We had a couple of different kinds. We settled on these. We really like them. I kept a couple different kinds of repair tape on them. I've got some Gorilla Tape and some really wicked fiber tape on her that works out really well. Okay guys, this is what's in my electronics bag. Miscellaneous cables so that we can charge all of our electronic items. I've got a pair of earbuds that I carry that I can also use to like earplugs. If somebody's snoring real loud in a shelter, they block out most all the noise unless they're snoring really wicked loud. I carry an Anker 4-port charger that's 40 watts, so I can charge 4 items at the same time, like for instance both cell phones and both batteries. Both Laurel and I are carrying an Anker 13,000 mAh battery. It's got 2 charging ports on it, so each of us can charge 2 items at the same time. I also picked up a Hyperlight wallet just for fun. I'm going to be carrying that. It's not electronics, but you know, I just thought I'd bring it up. The cell phones that both Laurel and I have are S8 active Samsung phones that are nice because they're waterproof. They got a big battery in them and they're very durable.
And that's what I'm using to record this.
Yeah, it's doing a good job, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to move on to my clothes. I have them in a waterproof stuff sack from Z-Packs. I have a pair of REI pants that zip into shorts that I'll wear when the conditions provide when it's cold. I typically like to hike in shorts. I don't like long pants. I've got a pair of ex officio underwear for sleep clothes. I've got 2 merino wool undershirts. Base layer, I've got a short sleeve one, and then I've got a long sleeve Smart Wool 250 base layer for when it's colder. Also to sleep in, I've got a Woolex merino wool pair of tights to sleep in. And then for socks, I've got a pair of liners, Cool Max liners to sleep in. Then they will also go inside my Aegis Max down booties when I get those. Right now I have 2 pair of darn tough socks, an extra one for hiking, and a pair of sleep in. These will be gone when I get the booties, so I won't have to mess with those. I also carry a pair of compression tights to hike in for when it's really cold. That'll go underneath my pants for an extra layer of protection. And of course the rain gear will go on top of that.
A turkey, apparently.
The turkey's not coming, neither is the Schnauzer. So yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, that's it for the clothes. Some of this stuff's going to go back when it gets warmer or lighten up my load a little bit. I'll probably get rid of the heavy base layer and the tights. I'll probably keep the long pants, and the jury's out on the Woolex pants, whether they'll go back or not. But we'll get rid of some stuff when the weather gets warm.
Okay, I'm going to try to quickly go through kind of what's in the outside and inside of my pack, and then I'll open up some of these bags and go in more detail about what's inside. On my pack strap, I just got this from Justin on Etsy. It's a water bottle holder. I have difficulty reaching my water, so I'm going to try this out, and hopefully it will work out well for me. In the mesh, I have got my Marmot Precip rain pants and my Virtus. It's a Z-Packs Virtus women's rain jacket. Rich has the men's and he has the Precips as well. We also got the REI Minimalist outdoor mitts that we'll wear over our possum down Z-Packs gloves. These are all in the net along with my camp water crossing shoes, which Rich has the same as well. These are Keen Clearwater CNXs. They're about the same weight as maybe Crocs, but you can actually hike in these and they'll come in really handy if we get into some real wet conditions, maybe keep us out of trench foot. In the pack itself, the first thing in the bottom is our sleeping bag, which is an Enlightenment Equipment Accomplice quilt, 10 degree. Then the next thing that goes in is my clothes, which I'll go through in more detail. These are food pouches that we made from a video that Darwin did, which I'll link, and I slide that in up against my back just in case any of this stuff wants to poke into it. Next thing that goes in is our cook set and some extra cooking things that I'll break down. Then my ditty bag, my electronics bag, which is basically identical to Rich's. The first aid kit goes in this larger outside mesh so we can get it quickly in the case of emergency. This is a document bag from Z-Packs, good for smoky permits and pages out of trail guides, whatever we need. In my hip belt, I have my earbuds, some roll-on sunscreen. This is my hand sanitizer. I hang it on one of the pack straps. and then I have a chapstick, and then I also have my headlamp. We're going to go ahead and change these to paracord so it'll be lighter. Also in one of the pouches on the front, or possibly on a Peak Performance Capture Pro, will be our new GoPro 7 Hero Black. I'm not sure exactly yet how I'll carry that. And then I also carry my Galaxy S8 Active in the pouch. On top of everything, I keep my Ghost Whisperer Mountain Hardwear hoodie. Mine is not synthetic, it's down. Hopefully I'll be good with that. And then I also have a Capilene midweight, and I have a headband that I don't have laying out here. It's that I wear sometimes to keep my ears warm when I don't want to use a hat. And that's everything before I go through the breakdown. Okay, now I'm going to go through what's in my bags that were closed. I've gone ahead and taken everything out of my clothes bag. I'm not as organized as Rich, but these are totally extra things. This is an REI merino wool long sleeve shirt, and these are some Wool-X tights. I get cold, I sleep cold, I respect March, and I respect the Smokies. So I'm willing to carry the extra weight. These will be for layering under my pants or whenever I need them, and I will probably be sending this stuff home once the weather moderates. These actually I picked up yesterday at REI. They're Mountain Hardwear shorts. I like them because they're a little longer. My short days are kind of behind me. And I'm going to try them out this summer and see if they're what I end up taking to hiking on the trail. This is what I sleep in. This is a sleep bra and some ex officios. These are Smart Wool pants, tights, and love. This is a Smart Wool 250 top, and it's so much warmer than what I was sleeping in. I got it at the garage sale, and I love it. This is extra ex officio and extra bra. When we did our section hike in May, when I had to do my laundry, I was running around in a rain jacket and rain pants, and at my age, that's just not cool. So I'm willing to carry the extra weight. These are my sleep socks and some liner socks. Don't laugh. And these are new. I hope it gets cold so I can try them out, but these are the down booties. The only thing that I don't have that I'm not sure if I'm going to end up adding is a down baklava, because like I said, I sleep cold. But I'm going to try all this new heavier stuff in December through February, and maybe I won't need to take that. So that's it for the clothes sack. Oh, and this is an extra pair of long socks. These are Smart Wools. I do like hiking in the higher socks, especially if I'm in shorts, just to keep me from getting ticks and scratches. In my cook system, we'll go to that quickly. This is a Evernew titanium pasta pot. We don't actually cook, we boil water. And so this works great for us. It's got the rubber handles so you don't burn your hands. This is just a little stabilizer for our canister. If it's in a weird spot, it works well. I keep a lighter in here, even though our Soto Amicus stove does have an igniter just as a backup. We got the stove on Massdrop a couple years ago, and it works really well. I've got it upside down. It works really well and boils water very quickly, and I love the igniter feature, so it's great. Didn't count this in my pack weight, but put it in. We each carry one of the smaller MSR canisters. Rich carries one and I carry one. We found that works out better for us than trying to figure out how much is left in a big can. And I also keep a microfiber towel in here. The only other thing cook set wise, I have an extra little bag that has our Tokes long-handled titanium spoons. We started out with sporks and we kept poking holes in our Ziplocs with our food bags, so we switched to spoons, problem solved. And we also use the Talenti jars. We're actually drinking our coffee out of this now, and electrolyte drinks. We could cold soak in it. Works out well for us, and it's pretty light. I'm not going to go through everything in my ditty bag. A couple things that people might not think to do or might not know what they are. We do keep our repair kits for our sleeping pads in here. If we keep it rolled up in that, it's too easy to lose it. This is just a little mini ball to roll out your plantars, your calves. Super light, it's like 1.5 ounces. And it works out really well for keeping your tendons and your muscles in good shape. This is a girl thing. It's called a pabella. There are others out there, but sometimes a girl needs to stand up to pee. And this works out well for me. That's all I'm gonna say about that. First aid kit. We have a lot more stuff in here than the average bear, but we've needed it, unfortunately. We have a couple things I do want to point out. This is a little REI bottle that's full of something called picaridin. Even though we use permethrin on our clothes, we put this on any exposed areas every day. And we just got a bottle of it at REI, I think, and fill it up. It lasts a long time, but we'll keep it full for resupplies. This is something called China Gel. It works out really great for sore muscles. If you've never tried it, you might want to. I keep an ace bandage in here because I actually did sprain my ankle one time on one of our adventures, and I would not have been able to hike out 12 miles without it. This is something that I'm going to do a little video on. Before we did our section hike, I saw on, I think it was Andros Skukra's page, to take Leukotape and put it on mailing label paper and cut it in strips the sizes you might need. I do keep one needle to poke blisters, but this works out really, really well, and you can cut it in different shapes. And like I said, I'll do a video to show you how to do this. Those are the most important things that we have in here that might be something you might not think of. And if anybody has any more specific questions about what we carry in any of our kits, please ask us. We were just trying to keep the video a little shorter.
Okay, here are the clothes that are my base set of clothes that I'm going to start with and wear. Obviously, I'll have to layer up when the conditions provide for when it's cold. I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. Got a pair of Ultra Superior 3.5s. I changed out the laces, put some heavier duty laces on it, make them a little more stable. Tried out a whole bunch of different shoes to get to the ones that work for me, and these work for me really well. I've got a pair of Dirty Girl gaiters that I'll wear when the conditions provide. They also got Dirty Girls on them, which is a huge win. Standard issue Darn Tough socks. Columbia PFG Backcast 3 shorts. A nice white liner so I can see them in the dark. Great shirt, Duluth Trading Armacello long sleeve shirt. Awesome shirt, it's very light, very cool, dries great. Love this shirt. Standard issue buff, gotta have a buff, and then a ball cap with the famous SDB on it. So that's what I'm gonna wear. That's my base set of clothes right there.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna wear on my body when we get out of here. I did, when I was at REI, I bought a few things. These are Superior 4.0s with the rock plates. I'm gonna give them a try. I've got, several months to see if they work out for me. If they don't, what I wore on our AT section hike are the Merrell MQMs, stands for Move Quickly Through Mountains. They were great shoes for me, but I don't think I'm going to have as much luck getting those on resupply towns as I will the Superiors. So hopefully those will work for me. I did just get these socks from Darn Tough. They're called Trail Legs. And again, I like the higher socks, especially with shorts. And these have some pretty good cushion in the feet, so I'm looking forward to giving those a try this summer. And if I really like them, I'm gonna be happy. Ex Officios, Patagonia Barely Bra, my gaiters, which do not have Dirty Girls on them.
Yeah, they have scissors on them because you run with scissors.
I do.
That's why you fall.
I do fall. Not anymore. I've learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, you've been doing better, yeah.
Yeah, I do. These are some REI convertible pants. You may not take this particular pair, but some pair. And then this is a Marmot, I think it's called an Annika. I got it from Sierra Designs on sale, and the reason I like it is it's got some venting in the side. I tend to like to wear long sleeves to keep my forearms covered, and this can go from winter to summer pretty well.
The other nice thing about long sleeves is with the permethrin on your shirts, keeps those nasty ticks off you.
There you go. Then I have my buff. This is my running cap that I use all the time in the summer. What's missing here, and also missing in general, is my Smart Wool black hat. I can't find it, so I've got to find that obviously before we leave. But that's all I'm wearing.
Well, guys, that's pretty much all of our gear, what we're carrying right now. We'd love to hear from you guys to, critique what we've got, give us some suggestions, what we should keep, what we should throw away, maybe what we could trade out. That's part of the fun, I think.
we are going to do a lot of testing, particularly once we get to the colder weather again. We've done a lot more hiking in long distance summers than we have winters. So December, January, February, we'll really be testing a lot of the stuff out. And then we'll do one final gear video right before we head out to the trail.
Yeah, and you know, we may also do a gear video while we're on a trail on a 0 day once we get up, you know, a few hundred miles in, just to kind of, you know, see the stuff we've changed. So I guess that's about it, right?
Yeah, please ask any questions. I'm going to try to link as many of the products as I can down below. And like I said, the Darwin's video and any other videos we've done. But if I forget something, just ask and I'll try to tell you where we got it.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember, less stuff, more fun. And if you like it, hit the like button. Thanks again.
Thank you.